It's a few years since I visited Mudhouse Winery in Marlborough, New Zealand, one of the kind of big names of the Marlborough region of the New Zealand wine industry. And it was a great surprise for me just a year or two back when a bottle of Mudhouse Sauvignon Blanc arrived in my tasting desk. But it wasn't from New Zealand, it was from Chile. And it seemed that the company had expanded out of New Zealand and was now making Sauvignon Blanc in Chile. Sauvignon Blanc, of course, the kind of raison d'etre for Marlborough in many ways, and what they kind of make an awful lot of. And the wine from Chile was okay. It was interesting, but it was taken by surprise even more just the other week when a third Sauvignon Blanc labelled from Mudhouse arrived, this one from France. The world of wine has globalized, certainly. There are big conglomerate companies like Accolade Wines who own the Mudhouse brand these days, who have wineries all over the place. A lot of them even ship their wines in tankers to the UK and they're bottled here in the UK. So it's no surprise, I guess, to see a winery like Mudhouse having Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough, Chile and France. And if you want to go out and buy all three in the supermarkets in the UK, which you can do, and compare them, it might be quite an interesting exercise. What you get here for £9.50 in Morrison's supermarket, the 22 Sauvignon Blanc France from Mudhouse, is a wine that is, it's nothing special, let me be quite upfront about that, but it's a nice Sauvignon Blanc. The aromas are good, much more kind of tropical fruit and peach than the very herbaceous character, which I know a lot of people really don't like so much now in the Sauvignon Blancs from Marlborough, some of the Sauvignon Blancs from Marlborough. And on the palate, pretty well balanced, juicy, lots of kind of lemon and lime acidity, that slightly more tropical fruit in the middle, but it hits the Sauvignon Blanc spot, and it is a kind of blend between Marlborough and France, although this one comes from the Languedoc, not from the Loire Valley. And on offer at £8, which it is at the moment in Morrison's, and which I dare say it might be quite regularly, it's an interesting, decent wine that will please a Sauvignon Blanc drinker, but I've chosen it more from this interesting fact of having yet another variant of this Marlborough brand made from somewhere else. This is the Mudhouse Sauvignon Blanc France 2022 vintage, £9.50 in Morrison's, and much better if you can buy it on a deal at £8, and it is my wine of the week.